Mic check. What's kicking, family? I'm glad you clicked in so I can check in with you. What's going on? So, hey, the NFL draft is right around the corner, and the New York Jets have got to do something about it. They had an article in the paper, and wow, that's something that I had overlooked. The Jets have drafted 15 quarterbacks since the late stages of the Joe Namath era. Wow. I hate to look at the numbers versus other teams over the spanning of era of Joe Namath and what other teams have done. I fathom to think about it. Look, they got a chart here. And here's some of the quarterbacks that they drafted to replace Joe Willie Namath. 1978, first round, Richard Todd, Alabama. 77, Matt Robinson, 9, out of Georgia. Then 1978, Pat Ryan, 11th round, out of Tennessee. 1979, Danny Sanders. Danny Sanders, I don't even remember that guy. Are you kidding me? Danny Sanders, 11th round, Carolina, New Mexico, whatever school that was. He was in the 11th round. 1983, Kenny O'Brien, out of Cal Davis. That was a good one. He did some work there for a minute. And then you had Bill Ransell out of that. No, I'm not taking this call not right about now. We're busy, right, folks? Not taking that call right now. Bill Ransdell, 12th round, out of Kentucky. Troy Taylor, 4th round, out of California. That was 1990. 1991, Browning Nangle, 2nd round, out of Louisville. I thought that was going to pan out and be a little something there. That didn't work. 1992, Jeff Blake, 6th round, out of East Carolina. That was another pick I thought that was going to be pretty good. 1994, Glenn Foley, 7th round, out of Boston College. He was working in that Boston College system, which has now been doing pretty good and sending a few pro prospects to the NFL. 1997, Chuck Clements, number 6, out of Houston. 2000, Chad Pennington, 1st round, out of Marshall. And that was, I believe, just about the only winningest guy that they had out of them draft picks. Well, he was just about the highest, right after Richard Todd, though. And that was in 76, and they had to wait till 2000 to get a number one. 2003, Brooks Bollinger, 6th round, out of Wisconsin. 2006, Kellen Clemens, out of Oregon. He was the 2nd round. 2008, Eric Ainge, 5th round, out of Tennessee, where he was doing the rotating thing with the other quarterback down there at Tennessee. Wow. So what's going to go on here? Rex Ryan, who's building an outstanding defense, brought a few other players with him from Baltimore, or at least they wanted to come play with him. A little mutual agreement here. They're going to come and they're going to make the Jet defense a little bit stiffer, stauncher, meaner, much more tougher. But now what happens on the quarterback side, the offensive side of the ball? As we already know, Rex Ryan was down there in Baltimore where they had Joe Flacco and several other, I believe they also had Troy Smith, one of the Heisman Trophy runner-ups, or he was the winner out of Ohio State. And Flacco stepped up, and if I'm correct, I believe he was Rookie of the Year this past year. And they didn't have a veteran, so Rex Ryan has already said that, hey, we've got these guys in camp, and then let's see what pans out. But the possibility of them drafting Mark Sanchez, everybody would like to get him. Come on now, Mark Sanchez has only played 16 games, but then again, his 16 games have been, he's at USC. Every game is a big game. So if I'm correct, where the Jets are picking 17th, I'm correct. Yeah, let's see. The Seahawks are at number 4. The Jaguars are at number 8. The 49ers are at 10. The Broncos are at 12. And the Redskins are at 13. Ooh, man, that's not good, because if that's the case, Sanchez could be gone right then. But in this article that they had put up here, they had put the specter of Josh Freeman out of Kansas State, 6'6", 248. They say he's Ben Roethlisberger, Joe Flacco type, big kid, big arm. But he played over there at Kansas State. He's had 32 straight games played at quarterback. Not bad. much more raw skills, as what it says here in this article, and what they've been, what I've been reading on the net and listening to the sports talk radio. It's the assessment is that his skills are much more raw, not as refined and as smooth as Sanchez. But Sanchez could be going to some of those teams that I had mentioned before. So let's see what happens and what plays out for the Jets. This is what I would like to happen for the Jets. If they don't get a quarterback and bring them in, let's see what happens between Kellen Clemens, Ratliff, and Ainge. See what happens there. Look, you had Matt Ryan in Atlanta. You had Joe Flacco in Baltimore. I'm not saying that you can always catch lightning in a bottle, but let's see how some of this plays out with some of these quarterbacks, okay? And then again, you don't want to really give up that guaranteed money to a first-round quarterback unless it's probably somebody like Sanchez or the kid out of Georgia. Now, they're talking about this kid, Josh Freeman. Hey, not bad, not bad. Hey, that's worth a look. But then again, you'll have 4 quarterbacks in there. What you going to do? Somebody's going to have to go to the practice squad. So, my thing is, it's going to be a nice dilemma for the Jets. I think they have the quarterbacks in camp that they can get by, give these guys a chance. They've been in the system for a minute. Let's see what shakes out. If you really don't feel like that and you draft them, hey, Josh Freeman is not a bad way to go. Big like Ben Roethlisberger, bringing him, sit him down for a year, let Ratliff and Clemens fight it out, and see who gets to helm the team in the upcoming campaign, and take it from that. NFL draft is coming up, and I hope your team gets the right pick for you.